Hello, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are going very good. Today, we are here to start and explore the very first chapter of Science Class 2nd, that is about the types of plants. So, students, as we are aware that we are surrounded by a variety of plants and trees in our nature. Okay. Now, how can we classify them into different categories? What are the characteristics or the body features of different types of plants that we are going to explore today in this session? Okay. So, in this chapter, we are going to explore the types of plants and the various parts of a plant. Right? See, so, students, first of all, they have asked you to look at the pictures given below and then write the names of the plants in the space provided. So, first of all, students, you have to learn and understand the different types of plants. Okay, then only you can write the names of these plants. For example, you can clearly identify and observe that this is a coconut plant. Okay, this is a rose plant. So, like this, there are different types of plants, but for writing their name, first of all, you must understood the chapter. So, let me explain you first of all, and then you can do it on your own. See, there are many plants around us. These plants are of different shapes and sizes. Some plants are tall and strong, while others are small and weak. What they're saying, students, that there are many plants around us, as I told you. And these all plants differ in shapes and size. Some plants are there which are very tall and strong, but some are there which are weak also. So, like this, we have different types of plants. Okay, we have read about them in some of our previous classes also, but in this chapter, we are going to learn more about them. Okay, like this, you can see this is a mango tree, this is a neem tree, coconut tree, banyan tree. Okay, so these are the different types of plants. So, there are different types of plants. Let us read about them. And the very first which we have is trees. Okay. So, what are trees, students? The tall and strong plants. All those plants which are tall and strong, they are known as trees. Now, these trees have what? They have very hard and strong woody stem. As we know, stem is the part of the plant which is above the soil, which makes the plant to stand upright, supports the plant to stand right. But if we talk about the stem of a tree, so they have very hard and strong woody stem. And such type of stem is called trunk. Okay, trees have very long life, and almost all the trees have many branches also. Example, you can see this is the peepal tree, gulmohar tree, apple, neem, mango, banyan. All these are the different types of trees. Okay, see, heritage trees. If we talk about these heritage trees, so students, they are very old and rare trees. Okay, but still they have their traditional and cultural values. Okay, these trees have a girth of more than 4 meters, right? Now, next type of plant which we have is shrubs. And these shrubs are smaller than trees. Shrubs are smaller plants than trees. Very important point to be remembered, that these are the types of plants which are comparatively smaller than trees. Now, they also have the stem which is thin, but it is woody only. Okay. And then they have many branches also, but at the ground level only, because they are smaller than trees. They look like a bush. Okay. For example, rose, tulsi, jasmine. Okay. And then mehendi, cotton, etc. All these are examples of shrubs only. Now then what they have given you, that flowers of the shrubs, the flowers which are beared by these shrubs, like that of rose and jasmine. These flowers are used to make perfumes and deodorants, okay, which we commonly use on a regular and daily basis. Okay, and if we talk about cotton plant, so it is used to make the fiber of cotton through which we make cotton clothes, and we wear cotton clothes in the summer season to keep our body cool. Okay, now next we have what? Herbs. Now there are some plants which are very small. Okay, that means they are smaller than shrubs also. And they have soft and green stem, right? Such plants are called herbs. Along with that, students, herbs are also called seasonal plants. Why? Because they do not live for a very long time period. They live only for one season only. Therefore, they are known as seasonal plants. Example, grass, sunflower, mint, coriander, tomato, etc. All of these are some examples of herbs. And very important is to know that most herbs are used to make medicine. Okay, most of the herbs are used for making medicines. Then next we have what? Climbers. Now, students, there are some plants which are weak. Okay, they are more weak as compared to herbs, and they are this much weak that they cannot stand on their own. For the standing purpose, they need the support of some another tree, wall or a stick, okay, to stand upright. See, they need support to stand straight, and such type of plants are called climbers. Example, grapevine, pea, money plant, bean plant, etc. All these are some examples of climbers. Done? Alright. Next we have what? Creepers. So now some plants have very weak and soft stem. Okay. Now these are the type of plants which are even weaker than climbers also. They have very weak and the very softest stem. Okay, they just creep or they crawl on the ground only. They also cannot stand erect. Even when they are given support also, still they cannot stand straight. Okay, they cannot stand straight even when they given support. And such type of plants are called creepers. Example, watermelon, pumpkin, cucumber, muskmelon, etc. All these are some examples of creepers. All right. So these were the different types of plants which we have discussed. And now next the topic which we have is parts of a plant. So students, as similar to us, plant is also a living organism and it also have many different parts, okay, which supports in their life cycle. Every part of a plant has a specific name and a specific function or the role to play and support their life. Okay, see, a plant has many parts, as I told you, like root, stem, branches, leaves, flower, fruits, seeds. All these are some important parts of a plant. Now let us read about these parts of plant one by one. First of all, we will talk about the root part, which is the part which grows under the ground, under the soil and cannot be seen from the outside. This part. This part is known as what? Root. It is the underground part of the plant, as I told you. Okay. Its function is to what? It absorb the water and the minerals from the soil and then it transport it to the other above or the upper parts of the plant. Okay, see, it takes in water and other things needed by the plant. And secondly, roots also give support to the plant to stand straight. Okay, it also bind the plant tightly or firmly with the soil. It gives support to the plant. Done? Okay. The next part we are going to talk about is that is the stem part. This part is known as what? It is the stem part and it is the main part of the plant. Why? Because all the water and nutrients absorbed by the root is being transferred to what? This stem. And then the stem carries this water and nutrients to all the other parts of the plant. Okay? Now, next we are going to talk about the green part of the plant that is known as leaf. Okay? It is also very important part. First of all, it is green in color and it is responsible for preparing food for the plant. Therefore, leaves are known as kitchen of the plant also. Done? Now, next we are going to talk about fruit. This is what? This is fruit. And fruits are the main edible parts of a plant. Edible means what? That we can eat them. And these are the only part which have seeds inside them. They are the fleshy and juicy part of the plant. Next we have what? Flower. Okay, this is flower. Most beautiful and the brightest part of a plant. Okay, and it produces what? It is the only part which produces fruit. And the last which we have seeds which are present inside the fruit. You can see these are the small seeds which are present inside the fruit. And through these seeds only a new baby plant grows out of it. Okay. So these were the different parts of a plant along with their functions. So that's all for the chapter and I hope the chapter was very clear to you. Okay, it was a kind of important and interesting topic which we have discussed and I hope now you must are very aware about these different types of plants, these different parts of plant which helps a plant to carry out their life processes and also helps in their survival. Okay, what you have to do is you have to plant more and more trees around you so that we can make our nature green and healthy. Okay, let's meet in the next session with the new and exciting topic of science. Till then, keep going well and learn well. Thanks to everyone.